when you read and listen, that's basically the recipe for an entrepreneur. Reading and listening, taking notes, reading, listening, journaling. Like that's what's going to build you in a business. If you don't read, if you don't listen, you're not going to get any success. Simple as that. Even if it's like a 5-minute podcast, doesn't matter.
What are some of the podcasts or books besides the couple ones that we've mentioned so far that you're looking into as of lately?
There's one on Apple, and I can actually put it up here because I'm not sure of the title. And he does podcasts. It is called 0 to 7 Figures, Daily Advice for Entrepreneurs. He published it back in 2019, and he hasn't really posted since. But he has maybe 70 different episodes. And with me, I'm like, my attention span is not long if I'm not medicated. And so with him, he has like his longest podcast, I think it's 10 to 11 minutes. And I mean, he just digs right deep. Like, okay, this is how you're going to be successful. Okay, this is what you should do to reach success. Okay, why are you failing here? Like, what are you doing? And these are different things that he speaks about. Obviously about success and entrepreneurship, but about life too. That's really interesting. And I try to listen to one a day somewhere in time because, like I said, reading and listening is very important, even if it's just a page, like you said, or, whatever the case may be. So every day I try to listen to one, and it just kind of feeds your brain. It kind of gives you a gentle reminder like, hey, like, I started this. I got to continue pushing this. This is going to be the legacy. So.
And that the podcast reminded me of a YouTube channel that I would watch. It's by a guy named Alex Becker.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's written a book and I've read it. It was very good. It was called The 10 Pillars of Wealth, where he just broke down like 10 different things that like all people who are wealthy do, or that he's noticed mindset wise. And his YouTube channel, if you go back to, I'll tell you this too. He just sold his company for over $100 million, I think it was, a little while ago. Wow. Whatever it was, I don't know the exact thing, but it was like a substantial amount of money. Like he's doing well. And he has it's like from 4 or 5 years ago at this point, most of the videos, he has like a time period where he kind of just goes on here and sort of just talks about like lessons that he's learned and why like he has like certain things. Like I'm looking through some of the videos right now. One of them is, this is kind of funny. Some of the stuff is funny. And what he does as well is like the first like minute of the video is always like some wild, like crazy stuff to like weed out the people who like won't even like understand what's going on. So
right.
He jokes around, which is kind of funny. But this one video, I watched it 16 minutes long. It says this 3 a.m. daily routine unlocked my quote unquote God mode focus. And it's like random stuff like that, which is kind of funny. But he dives into stuff and I've learned a bunch from him. I've also learned some from a guy named Alex Hermosi. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, heard of him.
He's got a couple of books out right now and he has like content all over the place at this point. But that's been something that has been very nice. Like I just love looking into things and learning.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is great.